Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 8 of Karminian Chaos, the Reliquary Tower's lovely Dungeons and Dragons show. Last time, we had a lot happen. We introduced our very new player, very delightful player, Mr. Dan, playing Tallow. He's big, not fat, but has a high melting point. Minotaur, Divine Sorcerer, right? Is it Divine Sorcerer? Or...
Yes.
Okay. Oh well, it's an interesting origin. They're fun. We like him. Last time, the party working together made their way across the town of Isletail's quarantined area in a highly convoluted plan that involved a three-way party split.
Splitting the party!
And none of them died.
Surprisingly.
It was close.
We're just too good at this.
I mean, okay, if you're not counting the already dead characters, let's go.
Happily, everyone made it through relatively okay. Ariena blew herself up. Ariena blew herself up slightly with some dynamite, and then hopped a wall, which activated some interesting magical runes that were identified to be abjurative and divinatory. That sounds about right.
Divinatory or divine?
Divinatory, of divination class.
Ah, yes.
Magic.
Magic shit happened. The rest of the groups made their way through the town back towards the main gate that separates the infected portion of Isletail to the uninfected portion. Two of the party members, plus their NPC companion Eveline Celestine, made their way through the drainage tunnels underneath the town, where their new friend Tallow, unable to fit within the drainage area, had to travel across the top of the city and its streets with Jorn, Cinderheart, and the Professor. During that time, a lot happened. However, the most important of it was when the Professor used their second spell slot and depleted themselves to none to finish off a horde of zombies chasing him and his new companions, the large crystal arm of Humboldt made a reappearance, and the Professor's left hand began to mutate and change. Ladies and gentlemen, the 6 of you have now arrived at the gate of Isle.
I'm sorry, were you...
Am I there?
Sorry,
No.
the 5 of you.
Okay.
6 if you're
6 including Eveline.
Eveline.
Correct.
One of you
Shut
just
up.
used your fly hacks to go over the wall.
You get to the wall.
But
Door. Do we knock on the doors or door?
Well,
There's
guards
a
are-
massive gate and there are guards on top of the wall, none of which you can see quite at the same.
Jorn's kind of like, because I imagine we recognized the guards when we went through the initial time. And he's gonna, he's first actually gonna, alright. We should maybe like completely heal up everyone, make sure everyone else is cleaned up, and so we can get through this check. Like,
Do you have a glove?
if you have,
minor illusion.
Can that work on your hand?
Do you have concentrate? It only lasts a minute.
How long do we have to spend in the gig?
You're gonna have to keep casting, and if they see you casting, it's going to be slightly suspicious.
I might have I have a disguise kit that might come in handy. I might be able to give me something about that.
So wait,
Go ahead, make
out of character, our characters are all acting normally around that?
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
I was gonna say, when he
honestly-
walked up with that, I'd be like,
It's not the worst I've seen.
I mean, it's a normal thing to happen.
Why are you looking at
Come
me?
on, like we've had this happen.
why are you looking at me with that?
what could be done is
Oh,
Jorn, we
Mr.
walk in there, Jorn
Eh?
casts Fairy Fire and warns them that there's a great radiation that will cause them to explode if they aren't standing out in the open.
I'm sorry, what?
What a awful lie.
Like,
Did
hello,
someone make
guards.
nukes in this
You are going-
in this world when I was looking?
to explode?
That'll work.
Let's say that it's a never.
Can I try like some makeup or something?
Yeah,
on it
absolutely.
to make
I'm just
it
gonna
look
remind you guys of this. I asked Eveline when we came in, how do we get out? She said she does have a horn, so maybe you should like talk to her about that.
Right.
You're
I thought
not
we were
here.
discussing this with her.
Yeah, I can blow it.
And what good will that do?
Oh
It'll
no,
open-
wait a minute.
but loud. Can we do like a signal with hands instead?
The black becomes clear.
I have a horn that makes noise that attracts hordes of undead to the gate that we're trying to deepen.
Can we?
No, let's just see what
Can I
happens.
see one?
Okay.
Of the guys at top,
No, you can't see them.
not on top of the wall.
No. Oh, not on top of the, there are none on. There are none on ground level on the side of the wall.
On the other side, though.
Right.
Is it a gate like a cage, or
Okay.
is it a gate like an actual like wooden?
There's the wooden wall.
Yeah.
Adjacent and like parallel with that wooden wall, there's a massive wooden door.
Oh, okay.
And then there is a gated, like a cage-like thing that goes out 10 feet with a massive like cast iron, like solid iron gate. So there's like a caged area where they do the checks that separates the town. So pretty much, but there is also then
The wooden
the wooden door. So there is a way to separate you guys from everything.
So literally no guards on the ground on our side, but on the other side.
Yes.
Which we can't obviously see.
Okay, let's
Can I ask Humble to make it go away?
No.
Would you like to ask him?
I would love to.
Does the makeup do anything?
Have advantage on this.
Please, buddy.
18
Oh.
plus or a 4. 18 plus what?
18 on asking.
Arcana.
That's a
Plus
plus
22.
4.
22.
Oh
No,
no.
no.
Friend plays amigo.
Other arm.
I get to meet Humble today.
I liked knowing all of you. You're all dead.
although I'm gonna miss
I'm already dead.
Yeah, I know you are. The less than dead people.
At least worse than the
Let's dispel magic
worse
on
than-
one of the rooms,
better
and then mystic up the wall.
doing.
Yep.
Relieve some of the attack.
Oh, to make your hand go away?
No, make the go away.
Yeah.
The
Like-
bad part of the hand.
Like-
Oh,
Temporarily or like
I mean,
forever?
Just to like.
you
revert
call
whatever.
him.
Hello.
The sensation you get is not hitting a wall. Like all the times you contacted before, it's just like you couldn't reach him and something wasn't letting you.
Boop, boop,
This
boop,
time,
boop.
you hear him. Sorry, you don't hear him. Oh, you know you reach him,
Hello, Taco Bell.
but you also know he knows.
Oh.
I yell at him a lot.
Okay.
You said the gate. There's an iron gate before the wooden door, correct?
Yeah, there's the wooden door. It's massive and has been reinforced with metal
Yeah.
panels. And then there's a cage area.
The cage
That's
area.
about a 10 foot by 10 foot cube.
How many people? 10 foot by 10 foot. There's like 4 people that can fit in there.
You can push 5.
Including the guards who have to check though.
Oh, so like
No, not including the guards.
Oh, okay.
Like
the guards.
one
don't get
guard to
inside.
check.
We can breathe it.
5 people in this enclosed space because there's no combat happening. Hypothetically, there's no combat happening in that area.
So how do? I'm trying to think. How high? The walls, what? 30 feet?
Yes, 30 feet.
With guards on top of it.
So worst
Hold
case,
up, hold up.
Jorn could also just try yelling to them, like,
No.
how high is this wall?
It's 30 feet.
Ah.
Dancing lights
Yeah,
to get their
okay.
attention.
Jorn's gonna cast Dancing Lights. And
Okay.
it's gonna halfway up to them.
Before you dancing lights, were you actually casting Eldritch Blast?
It's
Okay.
a dumb idea. And I do dumb ideas, but that's a dumb idea.
Okay. Sure. You
That's
cast,
dumb even for the professor.
you
The
cast
fighter
dancing-
casts Dancing Lights.
The fighter casts dancing lights. Dancing light range of 60 feet, I'm assuming?
Yeah, somewhere along those lines.
Okay, you cast dancing lights. They fly up into the air. What do you make them do?
I'm gonna make it like kind of like they're gonna be like in a line, sort of, and
Yeah.
one's like one going up, one going because there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
One going up, another one that's gonna kind of like goes try to harass one of the like the guards up there, like.
You hear like a oh god, freaking madness. You see a face kind of look down over the wall and sees the group of you standing there.
Hello. With my other arm.
And you hear him call down, "Stand back for inspection."
Did they make us do any?
Oh, performance check.
Woo! Cool.
Because I'm thinking now is the time for doing any
Also-
healing. Now is
also,
the time.
I'd like to discuss with the group
Wow.
to like, get this.
24.
I'm at 18
Yeah.
hit points.
It looks like a
I can
normal
second
hit.
wind
Holy
to bring myself
sh-
up 1d10 plus
Even
5.
the protruding spikes are gone somehow.
I kind of wanted to discuss with the group more or less to let the civilians go first and kind of have us as a back
So
guard.
discuss it with
We saved them.
So
Yes. I'm gonna cast Heal Hands on you now.
Thanks.
But like before that whole thing happens, I'm gonna use 3rd level. What's it called? Healing Word on.
Okay.
Because you know.
3d.
3, 4. And I got 3, 4. You get 1, 1, and 2.
Oh.
Nice. You get 9 hit points.
So I used my
do
second
this.
wind, so
Oh.
I'm back up to the 34, that being the 4 additional hit
Okay.
points. So I'm in peak health.
Got it.
You're missing one.
Yeah, minus 1, but peak health's 30. I'm above peak health.
All of you getting to the door. Stand back for inspection. What do you do when that order's given?
Stand
I
back
kind of-
for inspection.
I take a step back behind the civilians and everyone. So I'm kind of like,
Got
everyone goes first, and I'm watching the town.
Yeah, I'll try and like look around us, perceive things.
I will also be joining, watching the town with my pipe in hand.
Believe it or not, that was good for you.
Oh, sweet.
Turning around and looking at the town.
No, the roll I just did,
Oh,
even though it was high. I know typically when the DM rolls high, it's not a good thing, but this time it was.
This for the guards.
No, this was to see how lucky you guys.
Oh.
I think
Very lucky.
Yeah,
they weren't racist today.
Oh no,
Yeah.
this was luck with zombies, not luck with guards.
Okay,
yeah, no. Luck with guards is going to be completely different
he's
because
gonna
we
have
have
to still roll the racist.
these three.
Yeah, Operation
Um,
Misty Step is still looking like
The reinforced wooden door opens. A guard steps into it and then they close. You see he walks forward, he takes keys off of his belt and he unlocks the gate and opens it to the cage there and goes, "First 5," and just waits.
It's a 5.
Well, let's.
Five
You
civilians.
can do civilians.
the
Yeah,
child
we're
first,
getting
you know.
civilians
Okay.
and like people in first because we have at least combat experience. We can help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ward off.
P3 is gonna wait for you to go.
You're saying this like you're gonna kill him.
Excellent.
Drama.
Enjoys your company. Maybe she is also just a selfless person who invited a bunch of people to stay in her home and shelter out an apocalypse.
It's just weird because there's like what 22 people.
15
5 at a
civilians,
time.
Yeah, how long have we taken?
We can say the child counts as half a
That's
person, so 6
21.
people go in the first batch.
Oh. Okay, continue.
The mom and the
Continue.
kid.
Yeah, the mom and the kid count as one person. It's just a giant fetus that lives on the outside of the body.
That's
That
how
is
we are.
genuinely terrifying.
I was about to say, what the heck?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna pass the inspection check. I don't know.
Walking into the first gate, there's a quick inspection. Guard's gonna make a medicine check. Very good. None of these people are infected. They all go through. It takes about 10 minutes.
So what do we do if someone is infected?
Kick him back out. Wait.
Kill him.
We all get heavily
I
tested.
think Jorn will opt to be one of the last ones
Yep.
out, so.
Okay,
I was
are
gonna do
any
the
of the
thing.
5 of you pushing to be first?
No.
Not
No.
No.
Okay, then we'll assume you are all last.
Can I push to be first?
You're not.
You are first. You already got out.
But,
The dance.
clip it.
It was absolutely fabulous.
Darling!
Darling.
The next group of people go in.
6.
They are also not detected to be infected. Is he stupid, or are they actually not sick? We don't know.
I hope.
We'll find out in
We'll
like a
find
bit.
out in
That was
a couple of days.
that was 12.
Hey,
No, that was 10. 10 civilians just went through.
Yep, 10 have gone through. 5 more, plus you guys. Key 3's gonna go in this batch.
Okay.
Before Key 3 goes,
The zombies go.
we're gonna see how
Zombies go in the door.
we're gonna check how you are again.
Not
Marshall,
infected.
because it seems to be so desperately important to you. Roll a d20.
That's an 18.
You're very lucky.
I think exactly as lucky as the first time.
I don't understand what's going on.
Rolling luck on zombies.
Oh! It's a good one.
Also, don't know whether it's because the guards are stupid or whether because you actually aren't infected. They all get to go
They're
through.
all
Little from column A, little from column B.
The 5 enter the gate. Before the 5 of you enter the cage area. The guard closes it and locks the gate. He looks at all of you and says, "Just one moment." He walks through the wooden door. It does not close before another figure walks out around, wearing this heavy blue, dark metal armor. Yeah.
Was Eveline in the last group or with us? Because then it would be 6.
Forgot about Eveline.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
child one.
That's why I'm stopping you now, because it's
You
like
said-
before you go any further.
You
Yeah,
said one
the,
of
the child counts as one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So Evelyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Eveline went through.
Eveline with the last group.
Okay.
Key 3 and Eveline were both in the last.
So it's now just that player.
It's now just the players.
Okay.
Oh, it's a smarter guard.
Sorry. Now continue. You see this man walk out. Dark metal armor with very small chain links in between them. It's very sleek armor. He appears to be human, wearing a vibrant blue cape, fur-lined, and has this visor going over top of his head that is kind of peaked at multiple areas, similar to almost a crown that has just kind of been lowered below his onto his eyes. When you see this man, Jorn, make a history check.
I was gonna ask, do I recognize this kind of
Your
design or anything,
uniform.
or is this
No.
specifically uprooting it?
No, this is specific to a creature.
Okay.
Not
18. 19 minus 1.
Really stupid.
19 minus 1.
18.
Should have gotten you a change of clothes at some point.
On his robes, you see an insignia. An insignia of rank that you recognize from hours of studying the history of Iberian military ranks. This man is not just a captain. He is a high archmage captain, which means he belongs to a specific register of Iberian military members. This man has enough political power that he could probably outrank some lower level generals.
We're screwed, but he's stupid.
Ah.
I don't know.
Okay,
If someone's
let me
stupid
rephrase
just to
that. We are at least screwed.
And
They
maybe
might be good.
Let's go!
Human
I
looking.
wish hemlock.
He steps forward and looks all of you in the eye. Says, "What are you doing here?"
Well, we're just doing some good old jolly business.
Saving uninfected people from this town, as you can tell.
I mean, that's obvious.
Really passing through,
Yeah.
figured we would help out.
I mean, why are you here? Period. You're passing through.
Yeah.
Where are you
You
going
know-
after this?
Oh, we're traveling over to somewhere around Mossborough.
Why do you want to go to Mossborough?
Is a particular reason you need to know why?
I need to know everything.
Need to know everything?
We're going
Well, we're
camping.
just following up on a job, meeting with an old friend.
Meeting with an old friend.
We're
Make an
janitors.
deception check.
Will you believe if I say we're janitors?
Tal is like standing up to the side. Am I involved with these people, or like we just doing this one job here?
Perception.
Okay, I'm
It's
thinking on how I want to answer.
You don't
this.
have it. It's just
Oh,
zero.
it's 0. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's
Am I
charisma.
affiliated with these people?
Definitely.
11.
He rolled natural 3.
Oh, okay.
It's a modifier of +7, so you win by 1.
This is stupid.
What's the name of it?
Jorn.
An old friend. He's
Yeah, what's his
named
name? What's their name?
Voromak.
Or
Voromak. Starts with a V.
Vormac starts with V. Where does this Vormac live?
He travels a lot. He's very nomadic. He doesn't really live anywhere.
What general area has he been most recently?
General area? He's mostly been up more north of Irian. He's really just coming there to drop something off for me.
Okay, got it. What is he dropping off?
Just simple supplies. I'm gonna get some special things, potions, you know it. Nothing particularly interesting.
Meeting a nomad.
Nomad.
Traveling thousands of
His
kilometers in distance, and he's delivering nothing special.
rather peculiar wares, I must say. But
Fine.
I
What
could peculiar wares. Well, I did mention it's potion work, mostly in the realms of medicine. I suppose I should add.
Okay.
If you're like kind, perhaps we can take a seat. Maybe I can just tell you the whole details.
There's only really one more detail I need. As he looks up at you, he looks relatively normal in the face. He has a thick black beard that's beginning to go gray in some areas. He has these deep, very dark brown eyes as he looks you in the eyes. You see almost like a flash, like there is a ethereal mask over his face, and you see a massive scarred portion from fire, and like it looks like this man has probably been like pressed against a massive grill at some point, almost like that is the extent of the damage to his face. And then it only flashes there for a second. He goes, the real question I have is, what is a member of Operation Forest Blight doing in Ophirian?
You should know that that's an operation that is long since disbanded. Technically, to Vassenrai, I should be dead.
Don't tell him that.
See, that seems peculiar to me, because we caught one of your friends 3 weeks ago.
Really now?
Long since disbanded, you say?
Long since disbanded, as far as I'm aware. I haven't worked with Vassenrai ever. In fact, I could tell you that I'm not really fond of them.
Make a persuasion check.
8.
8. Plus 7 means he still beats you with a 10, because he rolled another natural 3. You know, I just find that hard to believe.
The rest of us are going camping.
Once again, if
You do a little ration you pulled out, munching on.
I'm
Eating another apple.
going camping. I pulled my lunchbox.
You don't know this.
Well, we've been helping the people of town with them, but we're going our separate ways once we get out of here.
You're all patriots. You see it.
Is he looking specifically at those?
Accomplices. So you are leaders, man.
Carter,
What are you in accomplices with?
saving the
What's your end goal? What are you doing?
saving the people of the town.
Jorn's going to interject, like, they're really just helping me along the way. As you may know, traveling's very hard. It's better to go with a party.
So you are working together.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'm like standing out the side of. Wait a minute, am I being dragged into this?
Not this one. He's
Yeah, you're coming camping.
we just picked him up in the town. I'm not sure what his business is, but he came along the way.
And he wants to intrude on our camping trip.
Make a persuasion check. With disadvantage because he's a minotaur.
Am I wearing Vassenrai clothing? Or did I change it along my
I rolled a 19, then an 18, so 18.
Relatively, like if you're wearing commoner's clothing, the styling is not going to change extremely much to the point where most people wouldn't be able to tell.
Okay.
What did you roll?
Okay, now we have
18
a
after the
problem.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
I rolled a 19, then an 18.
Plus 7, so we got 17. So. Hi.
Once again,
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Little confirmed, but you know.
I'm
okay.
Jorn's going to speak up. Once again, I offer you, if you want to just take a seat, I'll be able to fill you in all the details.
Absolutely. We'll take a seat in just a minute. You can all follow me. As the 5 of you walk through the gate, Tallow, you do not feel something the other 4 do.
Why are you arrested?
Because you're associated with a terrorist.
Old
We're
person?
not associated. We're associated.
Not a terrorist.
Accomplices with
Let-
a
let's-
terrorist. Remember?
Let me correct you on like one point. He's not a terrorist. He's a war criminal.
Yeah,
What?
I guess that's worse. Well, okay, depends
Hold
how much
person?
terrorism, actually.
Wisdom saving throw. Everybody but
here
Tallow.
we go.
I'll just stand there.
Why will Tallow off of this?
Once we're in the cage, I'll
Okay,
put
you
my
just let it.
Save.
like on my back, you know.
Oh, fair enough. Saving throw?
Yeah.
22.
10.
Goodbye.
22.
Let's see.
15? The DC was 20.
Oh,
It's a very high spell casting.
Oh!
Felix! Coming out of downtown! As you all walk through the gate and get to the other side, you see two wyverns sitting there, one with the rider still seated, with not as
very watermelon.
fine armor,
Still decorated.
not as fine armor, but still fairly decorated, still with the same blue cloak as well as the man you've just met, as the High Archmage. Looking around it, you see the High Archmage quickly turns on a dime and holds up his hand and casts Hold Person. The three of you feel every joint in your body freeze and tense up, like your entire body locks in muscle spasms. No, you don't. That was the same throw. It's a spell. You fit. It holds you in place. Felix, you have one action. You've one turn.
You can surrender peacefully with it.
You can surrender peacefully if you like.
This 18-year-old doesn't feel as good as
Rip off your head.
I'm
Throw
not.
it at him.
I don't shoot him.
shoot him. Yeah, nice.
He doesn't have a gun.
First off, I
Yes,
don't have a gun.
Sorry, he has told it.
I have Toll the Dead. I have Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I have Guiding Bolt. I have.
So he's casting Hold Person on.
The three of them. You see all of their muscles tense up. Stop working.
Getting tased, not as painful. I don't think actually.
Yeah.
Is it painful?
I don't think it's painful whatsoever. You just become paralyzed.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just standing paralyzation.
It's literally like you are standing in an invisible box that is the shape of your skin.
So it's not getting tased.
No, it's just you cannot move.
Okay.
Sir, I felt him trying to.
Yeah, you felt the spell take effect, and you can see it working on the three of them. And you can logic out why would he do it to them and not me.
I think there is a misunderstanding here.
That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of.
Yes. So the misunderstanding I think you understand is that I'm affiliated more heavily with, and I kind of point to Jorn, this man than you think I am. I simply traveled with him to help out this town. That is the only reason I was with him. Other than that, I will be moving on my way once we get out of here.
Okay.
If you need to question me anymore, I will be happy to answer any.
It's good. Because you're being so peaceful. We will not detain you as much as we have detained you, but you are still coming with us.
That is understandable, and I will happily go with you wherever you need me to go.
You see there is a massive carriage, like paddy wagon, that is wheeled up and is opened, and they begin to move the three of you into it. And then Felix, he kind of just gestures at you to get
Okay.
in this
I follow. Does he take my cane? I have my cane still with me.
It like just looks like a walking stick,
It's-
right?
Actually, I should probably.
That's a nat one. He's not taking your cane.
I mean, I do have a sheath that I usually slide my cane into, but like,
Of all our stuff get detained too?
you're being
Weapons,
held
yes.
paralyzed.
Items.
I'm just gonna hang out unless I'm being brought along as well. I'll just stand
It's up to
still
you.
until otherwise directed. If not, I'm
Would
gonna
you like to
go.
come with these people?
Probably not. I'm not actually sure what they got doing there, but I wouldn't know much about it. If you want more information on it,
Okay, no, I trust you.
My character
Uh,
has no comment.
I'll walk off to the other people who came out of the zone then.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
You walk over with that.
yeah. Just waiting until they stop paying attention to me, then going and finding you.
Once you are all inside the cage, he releases the whole person. He looks at you.
That was awesome.
What was that?
That's cool.
Decades of training.
Screw you.
We're gonna all have it.
No
We're
issue.
gonna do it somewhere where I'm more. You feel.
This is a greater teleportation circle.
You see the wyvern standing next to him with the rider still on it, flies up and perches on top of the cage.
Oh.
And then picks it up. He mounts the other wyvern, and they both begin to fly off. They don't go too high, though, so your first instinct is that they're not carrying it that far. Before you touch down, Ariena, you've climbed the fence and are sticking towards it, making your way back to Isletail. Make a perception check.
Okay. 23.
23. As you begin walking towards the town, you see and hear the wings of a wyvern getting closer and closer.
Okay. I'll send my familiar up to go take a look.
Okay. You stop in place. You send up your familiar. You see the single rider, the banner hanging behind them. They're just flying towards you. You can't really.
Okay. Like, are they, like, heading down towards
They are
me?
heading like they are far away in the distance at this moment, but they are heading towards you. Like not towards your location, towards you. Actually, wait, no. It would head towards where the alarm went off. So it is heading in your direction, but not towards you.
Okay. Just gonna stay there. Cause,
Stay put.
yeah. I have no reason to distrust these people.
Okay.
I'm not a hiding Bassenrai or sketchy tiefling.
Okay.
Okay, technically I'm not a team. They can't tell.
Not a
That's why I said
minority.
you're sketchy.
At the moment, I'm just a sketchy individual.
You got weird Ahsoka hood with freaking horns.
Fair
on.
enough.
Something's going on there.
This guy sucks.
4.
I'm invisible.
It's gonna suck. It flies around for a bit and then runs away.
I do actually get to go find you, and
Yeah.
not us get kind of lost.
If it's flying away, I'm just gonna keep going then.
Okay, you keep going. You eventually make your way around the town, and find your way back inside of Isletail.
I'm gonna head towards the entrance
Okay.
because
As you make the entrance, you like hopped. They took a lot longer going through town, so this happened like a couple hours ago. As you get there, you would just see the winged wyvern carrying the cage flying out of town. It would like go above your head as you leave.
and they're all here. Like
you get
Hem-
back to the entrance.
No, like him and the refugees.
yeah, him and the refugees are there.
What happened?
Oh, well, that was a goofy voice, not Canadian accent. Well, friends got a little arrested. Something about, oh, I'm not sure what it is. Are there guards around?
Yeah, there are guards around. All the guards around you right now kind of have the look on their face of when
Your boss just
your
came.
boss's boss comes in and just starts complaining about the work that everybody's doing, and you have no idea how to react, so you just kind of stand there and like look like, I am important, yes, I know what I'm doing. So, but like it's still very easy to tell that like you are projecting fake confidence. Like you might be projecting confidence, but people can tell it's like it's forced.
Alright.
There's a slight bit of terror in it
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Are we being, like, held here, or?
Not that you can tell.
Alright.
You see a lot of the random civilians actually are making their way out into town to try and like figure out whatever they can do to just make a new life for themselves.
Yeah.
Effectively.
If we want to get going, we're going that way.
You want to chase them?
Kinda. Also, we have a little bit of company here. Maybe we should, get away from the work around the cops. We should leave.
Okay.
Cool.
Just follow the cage then, or?
That seems like a good idea to me. You want some food first? You need some rations?
Sure.
What are the people we saved thinking about that? I mean,
What's Kidri thinking?
Yeah,
They're spreading out, aren't they?
What
You
is
just
she
said they were spreading out.
P3 is just kind of standing there next to Eveline, and they're both just kind of looking at each other like, they're very confused about everything. And Eveline's just like,
Well,
we're gonna wait here.
That's fair.
Okay.
Key 3 and myself. I have no idea what is going on right now.
Thanks, two of us. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well, Tallow.
By waiting here, do you mean out front of the gate here, or?
No, we're gonna wait in town. We're gonna head towards an inn.
Oh, okay.
What's the inn's name?
The Laughing Seahorse. I just like to say that was 100% improvised, and it's not a bad inn. So
No,
Thank you.
That was beautiful. I love it.
It's a coastal town, so it makes sense.
Love it.
Okay.
It is absolutely fabulous, darling. All right, let's continue.
Okay. Yes. We're gonna head there. I said if you help me do this, then I would help you find any information you could about your friend's problem. So I guess if you manage a way to call in that favor, or they end up being fine.
I don't
come
think
on
they're
back.
going to be fine.
I
The
wouldn't think.
Basenrai military man in the hands of government officials, I do not think this will end well.
We were arrested peacefully. Seemed
Okay. Let me clarify.
the man was perfectly polite to me. You know.
They went
Arrested
willingly?
peacefully.
Oh yeah.
They were not.
It's not the whole person, you
Arrested
know.
Peacefully.
As the police do.
Detained.
That's very surprising from them.
At least detained for questioning. They were most likely the same. However, that fucker is going away for war crimes.
Even, well, maybe war crimes, but yeah. A long time ago.
Do you have a lawyer?
He said an organization.
No,
An
this is
operation?
fantasy land. Lawyers aren't a thing.
Operation Forest Blight.
Operation Forest Blight. That doesn't sound like a we are here to help kind of operation.
How close is the
Clearly, purely humanitarian.
Forest Blight.
How close are the guards right now to us chatting here?
You guys
I'm
just
not
got inside the gate, so if you haven't moved at all, like 20, 30 feet.
Oh yeah, let me double
Can we
check.
move a little more?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
imagine
You
they can
guys
hear
want
everything we're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. You can start moving away.
I
Move and
mean,
talk.
I don't want to try and break into a government facility. Might just be easy to say we're the
Your
source.
government.
Say we're associates of them and they'll bring us to them. That might be easiest.
Free transport? I don't know.
Because
You mixed up the name,
I'm
Carter.
not capable
It's
of that
Project
sort of
Festering
thing.
Thorn.
No, I'm not gonna break them out. We're
Oh,
gonna go.
sorry, it's Project Festering.
I'm changing.
Forest Blight's the squad name.
I could have sworn it was called Operation Forest Blight, and it was Phantom Squadron. Unless you changed it.
No, that's just how it was. Like it was like that at the
I
beginning.
am sorry, it's Project Festering Thorn.
Okay.
Whatever.
K3?
Yeah, Evelyn and Keith are to the inn, and then get some food, and then we'll go get arrested.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, we're good.
We've
Okay,
got
so-
our plan.
So you guys are gonna go have dinner with Eveline, Celestine, and Key3?
Yep.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go get ourselves arrested.
Got it.
Just confess to being associated with people who committed war crimes.
Okay, one person who committed war crimes, one person you have no idea about, and two accomplices. One who seems to be a psychotic maniac.
I mean, I was not associated. I was like vaguely involved in the military in Basenrai. Just not
Everybody in Vassenrai
Yeah.
is vaguely involved in the military.
in the infrastructure department. Not
Vassenrai
the war
is
crimes
the
department.
military. It is the government. It is the
The
people.
whole continent is a military base.
militocracy.
The place is a militocracy, but it's not just the fact that it's a militocracy. The country is an unhospitable desert. Every resource that the country has goes into making it hospitable, and that means everybody works to reinforce the military. Everybody reinforces to keep their cities safe.
That's the reason I took create food and water.
Yes,
It felt character fitting.
absolutely.
That comment save.
Exactly.
Create or purify?
Create food and water.
Create food. There's a
Yeah.
third level. Okay.
Okay, so food and then arrested.
Absolutely, you guys go off to do that. You guys don't actually aren't carried to any infrastructure. You are set down. The cage is set down in a circle of carriages.
Oh.
That you see one of them as they come to land. A man walks out and flashes a rug on the ground. And then as the rug goes down onto the ground, you see it begins to expand into just a massive stone platform. and then people begin to take chairs out and set them down.
What is for you?
This is
Then
your
you see
execution.
Take out 4 relatively skeleton-shaped bronze carvings, like sculptures, that they each set down.
Some feel less good about being arrested.
Your cage is set down. The man who pushed you in the cage steps off of his wyvern, comes around to the front of the cage and says, "Okay, I'm ready to have that conversation.
Righty.
Follow me."
All right.
He opens the cage door after unlocking it, and he points for you to follow him up onto the stone platform.
Jorn like kind of pauses for a second, then
I follow.
walks on. Yeah. Walks out.
When he says that, I follow up, Jorn pauses. Because I'm being nice.
Each of you take a seat. He points to the chairs that have the like skeletal sculpture apparatuses behind them.
I don't give a shit. I've seen worse, and I have sat on those. I'm going to.
Jorn's going to take a seat.
If Ariena were here, it would be.
It'd be different.
It would be different.
Yep.
I'm not
I'll
saying
sit on it,
that.
but I'll take one of my stickers and put it on the skeleton.
Okay.
Sticker.
I have little stickers for my lunchbox.
Kind of.
When he gestures for all of you to come out of the cage, the professor does not move.
What the hell?
He
Come on!
Come on, Cthulhu.
is leaning against a wall. Cage. Before you exit the cage, does any of you want to go up to him, or are you
No,
just going to...
he can suffer his own.
Jorn's
Alright.
not in the position. He's just going to keep walking.
I'll talk to him before. Alright, I'm
Is the general or the archmage waiting for the professor?
One of the other members who has the blue
Okay.
robes and the dark armor walks over and just kind of looking at him, just waiting for him to come out, and he looks very quizzical as he stares at his face. He eventually walks in
Yeah. I mean,
and pokes the back of the professor. The professor does not. Like, he jostles, but he does not move. Looks from side to side, and you see he takes out 2 rods from his side, puts them together and extends them, and you see this kind of like shimmering blue field appear. And you see he takes the field and he scoops one end under the feet of the professor, and you see the professor kind of just flops back onto this like magical gurney, essentially, as he pulls him out as it levitates. He looks around at all of you and says, "This is why we don't trust people." You see, as the professor is lying there, his eyes are like headlights of this mixture of swirling blue and vibrant green. From what all of you can tell, he is not breathing.
Ah. He's
Can I
dead.
make
He's
his-
dead.
Every so often, his hand twitches.
which one, left or right?
His completely normal hand.
The left one.
The left one.
Normal one.
But he is not breathing. You see the High Archmage looks over at him and says, "Put him in the stocks and we'll figure it out later."
At least he isn't blowing up or anything. He's a rather chaotic individual.
Let's move forward. You see, he sits down across from the 3 of you. He waves somebody over to take away the 4th chair. Are you all comfortable?
Fairly enough.
Okay.
Very uncomfortable.
Once he says good, you feel the skeletal sculptures behind you move, and it kind of clamps down around you as you sit there. Not enough to hurt, just enough to like apply pressure.
We're stuck. Like we can still like jiggle, but like we're in place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does
Here's how this is
Jorn
going to work.
recognize these chairs or any like function to them in any way?
Make a history check
Right.
Have I ever been put in one of these chairs in my entire lifetime?
Can I make a history for which Halloween store
Being
they
me.
visited skeletons?
Okay,
12.
they're not skeletons. I will clarify. It's like roughly a skeletal
Skeletal.
structure.
Okay.
Like it's like rib cages open almost that leads down a almost spine-like column that then sits on a tripod.
Oh,
and then-
okay.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
not an actual
Yeah, no, it's not an
skeleton.
actual skeleton. It's
It-
skeletal structure-like.
Okay.
And then when it
Okay.
comes, then the neck piece comes up where it would be a head. It has a fan of different, like more rib bones, almost. Like
Oh,
Okay.
so it's just like latching.
yeah, so it's
So-
latching down. It's not
Okay.
like a skeleton hub easy from
That's
behind.
what-
Like
okay.
no.
It's so Jorn
Sorry,
rolled
that
a
was poorly.
history check 12.
12.
Yes.
Do like again? Have I ever like, either been sat in or been accustomed to any of these chairs ever in my lifetime?
Roll a d20. You were looking for a very high number.
Nope.
That is not a very high number. No, you have
Cool.
not.
Yay!
Jorn,
This is a new feeling for me.
he wants to have an honest conversation. You can guess what these chairs do,
Ah.
but Iberian is a country with a lot of magic that has always had a lot of magic, and they use it liberally.
Hmm.
Especially when it comes to gathering information.
Alright, so that means it's probably something to do with telling the truth.
I
Or
don't think
it could also just be good old fashioned.
Maybe.
That's telling the truth, just the manual.
Yeah, exactly.
we are the investigators. We don't do anything harmful. Our magic does.
Here's the deal. I don't want to hurt you.
Insight check.
Sure.
Plus insight is 4, so 9.
He's being so nice.
He's nice.
This is so nice.
He's
What did you get?
I got a 9.
He's just so nice.
He doesn't want to hurt you. I also can't tolerate lying in front of me. If you tell the truth and the whole truth, you will be fine. You see behind him, there is another wizard who's just drawing lines in the air as he concentrates on a spell. His eyes have rolled back into the back of his head, and he's just standing there, just drawing with his hand different arcane symbols.
Can I roll an arcane check?
Do you have proficiency in art?
Is it behind
Yes, I
us,
do.
though?
It's behind him, so you can see him.
Oh, okay.
I have proficiency in art.
Then you may. If anybody else has proficiency in Arcana, you're
14.
not there.
I know.
Goodbye.
14.
14?
I have an idea of what the spell is personally, but Felix might also.
You can tell he's concentrating on a spell. You can't really tell what he's concentrating on.
What spell? Like it's definitely a. From what I'm hearing, it might be a truth spell, but like other than that, I have no idea.
It might be a truth spell.
But it could also be a like.
It could also be a different spell.
I
Yeah.
think based on the 2 spells I know, it's teleportation or hold person.
I'm here on an operation to the outside of the Mossborough area. I may have spoken a little ago, but I could see you are in fact someone of higher rank, and perhaps by telling you the truth, not only yet. So I'm going to be blunt with one point. I am not one who aligns myself with Vassenrai. Then,
You are fully telling the truth, right?
fully telling the truth. Well, like, Jorn is not one
Yes.
who aligns himself with.
I know. I'm just double checking to make sure that there's no conflict, just so that you don't have to make any rules.
And perhaps, though of course it will be stated to prove my innocence, perhaps I can also offer a deal. I am here on a mission. I am not here to meet with a tradesperson. That was a lie I told because, well, it would, if I told the truth, it could have compromised my mission. But I'm thinking now, perhaps you can assist me even better. I'm here to take the head of the warlord Valkyrgak. I was given this job by Vassenrai to get the bounty off of my head as part of the deal. As I am a wanted man, I am part of the former project as Festering Thorn. was a good 150. It's been a long time. I've since been doing business in the neutral territories as a do, getting by in life, but always on the move. I'm only really here just so I can free myself of pretty much being constantly hunted.
Okay.
That is the business I'm here to do. I imagine I have noticed a detail from the town, take that, and my partner had noticed that somewhere in the forest in the distance, I don't know this area too well, I have been informed that Valkergak is in fact close to Mossborough. So, that is my purpose for being here. And I'm thinking that he may have some connections to your little undead problem.
He doesn't say anything. You see no expression change in his face.
Awkward.
He looks at you, Felix.
Okay.
Why are you here?
Truthfully, I'm here because, and I kind of gently try and jolt my head to Jorn. He wanted to go after his bounty. Can I say bounty? Is that the correct
It's-
term?
Bounty with no paid reward.
Oh, wow. He's going after his bounty, and I heard him say that there was a undead or disease problem. Being knowledgeable in that sort, I decided to tag along. And I am being truthful there. For Carter's information.
Why are you here?
Like, looking around, looking at you guys. Well, first off, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Vengeance.
You're saying it wrong.
Again.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie, he's just saying.
I don't think it qualifies as a lie because it is a self-designated name, and people do refer to you as it. Therefore,
If I just cram that into every sentence, it's a lot. Well, you see, I joined this group. Is that a lie?
I mean, I don't think it technically is. You did technically join them for a period of time,
Okay,
and they are technically a group,
I'm just like
no
waiting.
matter how dysfunctional.
Every time I say anything, I'm like,
You're
Group?
waiting for something to happen, yeah.
and I wanted to check on my friend inside of the area, which I didn't really know was that, but I went in to check on them, and these adventurers
Technically classified as adventures.
they helped me out and
I have a lot of stuff I need to
and rescued a bunch of civilians and my friend. So I'm with them, but I don't know about any of this other stuff going on. I don't think.
You know nothing about their past.
I mean, other than what they just said right now.
Okay.
Which I have not remembered.
That's a lie, isn't it?
Do I have my perfect?
He knows about Felix's fast.
Yeah, you do.
You talked about it.
Shit! A charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Like it's possible you genuinely forgot.
I am
Is
literally.
it a lie if you didn't
20?
forget?
not natural, but
Nothing happens.
Oh!
I got away with it. Let's go. I bet the DC's 20.
18, because it's not him casting this.
Stupid wizard.
He looks back at the guy who's casting the spell, and he kind of just gives a motion of his hand, and you see the symbols on his that he's drawing become slower and further apart. You feel the spine, the rib cage-like apparatus around you unfurl. You can get
Yes!
it if you
Oh,
want.
fuck you, I was lying the whole time.
You actually just
That wizard's fire.
Yeah,
And he's in the gallows.
that's a half elf right there. He's more likely to trust her.
No fun. Actually, that brings the point. Is my cloak removed? Can they see
Your clothes are still on.
No, my cloak, my hood. That's the giant hood.
Ooh.
Did they take that off?
They would have taken it off to activate the aftermath.
Yeah, so they know
can
it's
see your
your
clothes.
Yeah, they know that was the main thing I wanted to know. That is all good. Okay.
They assumed you were someone.
I'm gonna, as it opens up, I'm just gonna still stay in the chair though,
Yeah.
because I don't know. I'll wait till the end.
No sudden movements.
No, I'm still sitting in the chair. I'm like,
Yeah. You have no allegiance to Vesper.
None at all.
Would you ever return to the allegiance of Vesper?
Why should I? They betrayed me.
Would you like vengeance?
how?
That's when Jorn.
20 silver pieces!
20 silver pieces shall be
Oh,
rewarded
no,
to vengeance.
Sold to the lowest bidder.
Jorn's kind of like.
2 gold.
Jorn doesn't like he kind of like pauses, kind of like, and he kind of like leans forward to see. It's still like the apparatus on his head, like more than you would believe.
Would you be willing to prove it?
Oh no.
We can help you, Mr. Cinderheart.
We are.
You already know that, yeah. I'm listening. I'm down to help.
We can help. We just need to know for sure that you have severed ties with your old ways.
The closest thing I have to old ways is the deal I have for Valkyrgak and the gun at my side.
Oh, we'll need you to finish that. We'll
Very
need
well.
you to go back to Nessa.
Ah.
We just
Oh.
need somebody with loose lips. Somebody we can help find power.
Someone on the inside.
Someone on the inside.
I know some people, if that's what you're meaning.
Absolutely, but we'd like somebody more specific than that. We want somebody who's knowledgeable, capable, and also willing to do whatever we say.
Wrong group.
Knowledgeable,
I-
capable.
Legitimate. I think he's like saying, find somebody with these qualities in Vesperai.
Mr. Cinderheart, I think you could be that person.
Oh, you're being hired.
I'm still laughing.
That's the cringiest dropping
I'm
point I've ever heard of.
Immediately when as he says that, my eyes just kind of turn immediately to Jorn.
I suppose, well, as soon as Valkyrgak's dead
Oh, wait,
and
it's
this bounty is no longer a problem for me, I would be free to do whatever I want. So, I wouldn't be opposed to getting into a little business.
You see the High Archmage looks over at one of the other guards, not the one casting the spell. One of the other ones standing off next to a different wagon, a box cart. He nods at him. You see he steps up onto the back of the cart and opens the door. You see he reaches in and grabs a figure and pulls them out, and he steps down. He walks, dragging the person behind him.
Old person again.
No, this person is, from what you can tell, just so badly beaten. Their head is covered. They're just so badly beaten.
Oh, they're getting
physically.
literally
They're physically
limped and
being dragged. Yeah,
Limped and dragged. Okay.
yeah. And he drags them over to you and kneels them down in front of you. This man's name is Corveth.
Pulls out a phone.
I just want to make sure that
He's
they
not
don't
on
know.
the list.
He's not on the list? Okay.
Corveth is the member of Project Festering Thorn that we found in the town of Cavalasserin.
Is that the place we've been?
No, Cavalasserin is a different city.
Okay.
Sorry, the city of Cavalasserin 3 weeks ago. If you're willing to help us, if you've severed ties, you would have no problem killing him.
For my, like, this is a name I would recognize, or no? Like,
No.
no?
Actually, make a history check.
Like you said, long involvement.
I was gonna say long involvement in the program. It's possible his name has come up, but realistically,
Is my mask off? Like, did they take my
No.
No, they just took the.
Not one. It literally went from like
13, no
zero.
idea. You could be lying for all you know.
Some random.
I don't recognize the name, though it's been a very long time.
He nods at another one, and another one kind of goes and grabs.
Another person?
No. They grab a bag and they take it out. They empty the contents of the bag in front of you. Inside that bag, you see a jacket, very similar to yours. A metal pendant, very similar to yours. You see.
I should note the pendant is squad specific, but I
It's
would recognize
similar
it.
to yours,
Yeah.
but it is not the same.
Skull, different features.
Skull, different features. It's a skull, but like the front portion of the face had been like pushed out, like there is an explosion behind it, almost like, like an X-ray if somebody was being shot in the back of the head.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. Two weapons also fall on the ground. A militant shotgun, along with a bandolier that just quick amount to count, 5 shells, and a long rifle. Recognize any of these items?
The shotgun. That's all the proof I need. That's very project specific.
I can help you. I can help you a lot. You can help me a lot. Just kill this man.
Jorn's going to, like, I imagine he's still strapped to the chair, or is it like going to...
It unfurls from around you.
He's going to walk next to him, and Jorn's going to pick up, like, so they dropped it, and he's just going to walk up, and he's going to pick up not the shotgun, but the rifle that's, like, on the ground, and he's going to pick it up.
It's full bolt action. It is long range.
Yeah. Well, I imagine...
Long barrel. Yeah.
It'll hit if it's right up to their head.
Oh yeah, absolutely. God, it still works like a gun.
We take the gun, we put it up to head, it goes bang, you die.
That.
Jorn's going to put the gun against his head.
Okay. The guy who's kneeling.
The guy who's kneeling.
I'm gonna look away.
Yeah, he's just the guy, the high archmage is just staring you in the eyes.
Jorn's going to be like
I'm
with the
watching
gun.
this very intensely.
Yep.
Jorn with the gun is like going to make sure like the gun's actually like loaded and all that. There's one in the
it's
chamber, and he puts it against their head, and he pulls the trigger.
Okay.
Bang.
I have more notes to write.
Heartless, okay.
Public field execution.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought that this is how this would go. I still thought you might not. I am just happy that Ariena and Tallow are not here.
Yeah.
Around the way. You know, after having a meal, I was thinking maybe there's some paperwork we can file. You know. Is there bail we can post for this, or I only have 5 gold.
After the meal, I'm gonna go get myself arrested.
Oh, sweet. All right. So we're still getting arrested?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Because we don't know any of this.
Nope.
Yeah.
The bang of the rifle carries in the air. You are not that far out of line. In the background of the music and noise of even the laughing seahorse, you hear a faint crack in the distance. Nothing extremely distinguishable, but something just ever so slightly on the air that breaks in the moment. That cuts through the laughter, the joyous, the immense gratitude of the people's faces who you have helped save.
With the time we spent with him, can we recognize that as a gunshot?
Well, it's...
I think I might.
You would definitely recognize the sound of a gunshot. You've probably heard it enough that you can tell.
Let's look at you. So we should get moving.
If they're that close, we could probably just walk there, honestly.
Wait, let's get going then. I'll
I assume nothing good has happened.
I don't know, but you know, we can go find them and maybe bury them if necessary.
Oh, you know.
Finish your mission. we'll be in contact shortly afterwards.
Jorn kind of like takes the gun. He's gonna actually put it on his back because
Yeah.
he actually kind of likes this
Yeah, you can
rifle.
take it.
He's gonna take it. And he's gonna like nod like.
Yep.
We'll be in touch then.
Absolutely.
Jorn's in
He
the
looks
meantime.
and nods back at the guy who's casting the spell. Your clamps release as well.
Jorn's going to like obviously reach out and is going to take the few shotgun shells.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the one rare chance he gets
Yeah.
to get more ammo.
You get 5 shotgun shells.
5 shells, yeah. And also whatever. She's also gonna.
That is a break action.
Oh, it's a break action?
Yeah, he's gonna take also like whatever ammunition he has at. So like what stuff?
There is no additional ammo for the rifle.
Okay.
Except for the 4 bullets currently loaded inside
Alright.
of it. I'll send you for the stats for the long rifle.
Does he level up?
Okay.
Jorn Cinderheart will gain a level at the end of this session. God.
Damn it!
Yeah, that's a big character.
You want to
moment.
do big things in order. You want to do bad things to advance your character. I'll give you levels. It just means the party might not like you.
I honestly could care less. My character could care less. He's like, well, he's trying to say a lot.
I
but we did
think
the same
the
thing.
other person with you probably cares a lot more.
Yeah. Oh no. Absolutely. Absolutely.
They kind of just look at you, nod, and you see they all begin to pack up. Somebody walks over to the edge of this massive, almost concrete-like stone slab after everybody steps off of it. And you see they just kind of pull it, and it flutters back into a rug that they wind up, they rope up, and they put on the side of the carriage. By the time they all begin to leave, Tallow and Ariena walk up, and you see the carriages and the wyverns flying off. Now the carriages are not flying, driving
Yeah.
off, the wyverns are flying. You see Vengeance, Felix, and Jorn sitting in a field.
Sitting or
Sorry,
standing?
are either of you sitting or standing? It's up to you.
I would have gotten up from the chair. and
I'm-
been standing.
I'm gonna like
Curl up in the fetal position.
no. Well,
I'm going to be doing a specific thing. I'd be ready.
I'm gonna just like maybe walk like 10 feet away from the both of you
Okay.
and just like look away.
Yeah, just
Off.
off into the distance. Are you looking towards the sea or further inland?
Towards the sea.
Towards the sea. Okay. It's comforting. It's nice.
That pendant fell down that like bad, right?
Jorn's gonna just take the time to replace unattuned light crossbow and replace it with a long rifle.
I'm
Might
going-
as well.
Yeah, just swap it out in your like quick swaps.
I'm gonna take that pendant.
Okay.
No, and I'm just gonna like put it in my jacket, but like inside my jacket, so it's not visible. But like I'm gonna have it just in case.
Preparing
Light
to
crossbow
learn
on the
legend.
ground.
There's a light crossbow on the ground.
Hold on,
Are you
emotional
dropping the
shit?
light crossbow? Are you?
I'm
putting
keeping.
the- are you
It's a
keeping the light crossbow?
it's a light crossbow. I'm keeping in my bag.
Okay.
Like I mean, unless someone needs it, I have a gun now. So
Did you
What
want to
did
go?
I call
4
it?
bullets.
Best
Oh, right. I had 12,
insignia?
didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah, you had
just
12.
Let me write that down.
Write project Festering Thorn insignia parentheses squad. Because I'll have to come up with a name for the squad and then also a bunch of other detailed information on
Like-
what they were doing.
my squad or what they were doing. Yeah.
The
Project-
guy you just shot in the head.
Ah, yes.
So, I guess.
You two walk onto the sea.
Oh no! Oh, it's not
That
bad.
man right in front of you with a headshot.
Is everyone all right?
What happened?
I think you'd actually be running up to them, wouldn't you?
No, I'm just.
You're just staring off into the distance.
We've just made an agreement, got ourselves. I think we just got our clean ticket to getting at Valkergak.
You said squad.
And how did you manage that?
Oh, some smooth negotiation.
There's a dead
Oh,
man
oh,
on the
oh.
floor. The bullet wounded in the head.
Oh, you want to score?
Believe me, it was enough XP to level up.
And you shot this man, I assume?
You could say that.
Why the hell?
Well, hey, it could have been worse. Prison.
I feel like that's not a good reason for shoot a man in the head.
Ah, don't worry.
rather die or kill a
Concerning.
man? Think of it.
Would you like to talk about it?
Your life or
Maybe
theirs.
someday on drinks.
Right here.
It would depend on the situation.
War criminal versus war criminal. You being the other one. Would you want your own life spared, or would you take the life of an evil man to spare your own?
Do we know he was evil?
I pull up his
Anything-
insignia.
Do you want to take the bag off of his head and look at him, or?
Jorn?
No, there's a bullet wound in his head. I don't want to see that shit.
Jorn's going to the minute you hold it up. He's going to like snag it from your hand. Is like, I haven't seen this one before. Interesting.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to have that just in case I need to go to Vassenrai again.
Jorn's going to toss it to you. And it's like, means no value to me.
Do you have a
That's what I
passport or
thought.
something? Do we need identification to get into the country?
No, but this might get me in
Yes.
quicker.
There's like an extensive bureaucratic series
Jorn-
of paperwork, like to get into official
Jorn in
ports.
private's going to tell you also more
would
about
have
it.
paperwork. To
Talk more
get
about
in.
it.
I'll add Vassal.
Oh, fun! Jordan and I are gonna have a private discussion later.
Okay.
For the record, it's a military rank.
Yeah.
That's what it stands for, but it like,
That's what I figured.
It's
My
a-
character figured, and he's like, "That's why I'm taking it."
yes, it's a special operations military rank.
Fun.
You just got like a CIA key card.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like.
I'm like, he's not gonna need it anymore.
Does anybody have anything else they'd love to do?
Other than writing
I
that
heard
book and
you,
wait for them to decide.
Heard you mention a name there.
Hmm?
Trying to find someone. What was the person's name?
Oh,
Hmm.
well, I suppose if you're joining us, I should just fill you in. He's
Alright,
gonna
yo.
just fill you in all the details. We're here to hunt down a Valkyrgak is part of a
What are we gonna do
deal
about him?
Jorn made with Vassenrai, and
Him.
there's not a whole lot known about him, though we've figured up to this point he has something to do with the zombies here.
Oh, all right. Definitely an individual worth
What
finding.
did you want to speak to me?
What are we doing about him? Because
The professor? Didn't they
pointing
take
at
the
you.
professor with
No, they're pointing at you. They
Oh.
did not take the professor with him. He is lying on the ground.
What do you mean? What to do with him?
Hey, you kind of did
because
just kill
he
him,
is
man.
going to drive some long crusade against one of these two factions. He is going to get us or himself all killed.
Yeah.
You're just
You are
private. You're
a
privately
part
talking.
of this group. I could live with them.
Sorry, just a clarification. Are you saying this directly in front of him?
Yeah,
and he can
I
hear
do
you?
not
Okay,
care.
yeah. I'm just double checking to make sure he knows.
I should add that what part of this was not known when you joined us. I'm sure you figured who we are well before we reached this point. You know what we were doing, you know what we were after.
Not at all. I know you are murderers, thieves, and liars.
Oh, well.
Someone.
You come from
Isn't her
the neutral
words?
territories, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you should know all about it then.
Oh, now I was working a bit
About-
aggressive here.
What causes you to shoot a man?
I'll
Life
land.
over death. Life over life in prison.
Life in prison is preferable to killing a person.
If you want to go back there and lock yourself up, be my guest.
Let us just say Vassenrai is not a nice place.
It's a little warm, alright, but you know.
No, I'm not. Okay, comparatively speaking, Oblivion, Vassenrai, which one is worse?
I don't know. I've been around both. The homeland's toasty though. It's
Which prison do you think is worse?
we have prisons in Vasserai.
In Vassenrai, prisons are extremely uncommon because the entire territory works on efficiency and efficiency of resources. They pretty much see jailing somebody as an unnecessary waste. If somebody commits a bad enough crime, they're instantly executed. If somebody thefts, steals, they will.
Extradite them.
Free labor?
Military
Slavery, for all of Vasserai's faults, slavery is not one of them.
front
Typically,
line,
it's just physical punishment or conscription.
But everyone's
straight up front line
Yeah.
soldier.
Everybody's not necessarily in the military, but they work some way to help fuel that industrial complex.
Oh no, we don't have many prisons in Vasserai. It's a very, very free place.
Free. Yes, I've seen your free from before. I
know, it's
prefer
great.
to have nothing to do about it.
Like
After I say that, I'm pulling out. my
you
book.
might have been a little more like sheltered, but Jorn, being like a military operative, walking down the streets of Valakor more than once, you've probably just seen somebody full up like pistol executed on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just worked in infrastructure, which
Yeah.
is probably like, I don't know, building pipelines for sort of
Yeah.
the steampunk setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably building pipelines for that, where I got
Yeah.
my trusty pipe.
I was gonna say, realistically, like, they keep stuff out of the way for the most part, like the nastier stuff, but if you live there, they assume you know. So they just...
Yeah.
It's out of the way, but it's not really hidden.
Maybe.
If you don't want to think about it, you definitely don't have to see it.
I think Tallow just thinks it's normal. You know.
Yeah.
That's
It's like you grew up in a weird but kind of bad situation, but because you have no other reference point, you just think it's normal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just, well, it's, you know, well, imprisonment. It's just inefficient and cruel. Keeping him stuck in a box.
So I write in my book after I finish saying that to to Tallow. Because I can infer things. My character can infer things.
Yep.
Tallow is neutral good. He just has a vaguely different definition of good.
I was gonna say, that is the thing.
I'm lawful neutral.
Okay,
I have my
maybe
own honor code.
Yeah, maybe he's neutral good. Well, he thinks he's neutral good. It's his own perspective.
You're all standing
In a
in the
field.
middle of a field around a corpse.
Are we gonna bury this man, or are we just gonna?
I am going to.
I didn't even pack my shovel.
Oh,
They did give you all your stuff back before.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go find an inn. I'm going to think about what the fuck I'm doing with you people. Because
Reasonable.
this should not happen. You should be able to do a bit more than just shoot a man to find your way out of a prison.
I would do anything to get my curse lifted. What do you think he would do to get his bounty off his head?
I'm already out to kill a man, as is.
Exactly.
Yes.
A few extra bodies along the way. What makes the difference to one?
I just walked away.
You say? Do you say that in character?
So we have the war criminal side of the table.
You say that in
Well,
character, yeah?
there's another
Well,
word.
well,
Be fair,
I'm like-
once again.
I'm within hearing distance of you guys. That's the thing. I'm just not really paying attention, but that kind of
Yeah, that's gonna come through.
I'm just
All right.
out going.
She walked
You're
away.
going with
You're
Ariana?
going, Ariana. I'm gonna walk over to
just
Vengeance.
slowly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to Vengeance and walk with her.
Before we actually, I'll let you do that at least.
I guess we're all.
Oh,
So I'm like, I have my usual cloak and whatever, but I'm like pulling this cloak like really.
You close the hoodie, like it is. there is
Basically,
no
all you can
face.
see is just like my mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around.
I might bury the individual
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to take the time to do that, feel free.
because you know
respect.
we do execute people.
Press
We
it.
dispose of the body efficiently.
Yeah.
You don't want to have you know, vultures or whatever coming
What
along.
to say? Typically in Vassenrite, it's incineration because then you can at least use the corpse as fuel, and also
Use it as fertilizer.
that way it doesn't attract any wild animals.
Okay.
All right, so I might just drag it off and towards the coast a little bit and burn it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So, how long have you and Eveline worked together?
So she takes like a good 4 seconds to answer that. Like, I've been with her for just only a couple of days.
Okay. How long have you been in this line of work?
Are you describing what you've just done there?
Your line of work. What is it specifically?
It's more stealing things, but never.
So you
That-
are a burglar. Interesting.
Sure.
So, you're one of those.
How dare you?
Burglar, war criminal,
A dead man walking.
generalized good person.
Doctor.
Actual
Honest to God, decent human being who would not harm a fly.
Could I get an aside with Ariena?
Yeah,
She walked
absolutely.
away. You're gonna have to go
I
catch
was
her.
gonna say if you catch up to her.
Yep,
You-
I let you go.
Yeah.
That's
What's
all I
your
really
speed?
wanted to talk.
40.
She, I don't, are you
I'm not
going-
running.
I was gonna say you can dash.
Yeah.
Well, how
not
fast do you guys walk?
I'm
You can
going
move
to
90 feet in
Whatever
around.
you guys are walking.
Marshall, you are faster
I'm
than
okay
I
with
am.
Also, I'm assuming
Wait,
the.
isn't your speed also 40 feet?
No, it's 30, but
right, they have
rogue
a
double
climb
dash.
speed. Yeah.
I'm
That's what I was saying. You can move
Okay,
90 feet.
whatever. I'll catch up to her.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the Bassin jacket of the dead man
Yeah.
doesn't fit me.
No, it's a little small.
Figured, yeah.
Jorn's going to be walking down like the hill. He's actually going to turn the coat back like correct side out.
You guys are just dragging it down, right?
Drag it down, then I'm gonna burn it with
I
Jorn.
will join them on that
What?
before they burn it, because I can just
Every
burn
time
it
he
with
wants to do
single
something, he just
flame.
keeps getting interrupted, and it's hilarious.
Sorry.
I will burn the body, but with sacred flame when I get to them.
Well, he's already burning it on the shore.
Well, he's taking it to the shore.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
you
bro.
guys go and burn the body. Vengeance, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Ariena.
What?
So I'm kind of still with the hood over. I wanted to tell you something.
Oh?
I wanted to apologize for what happened with that person.
Not now, please.
Well, it's just that I hadn't really gone through that in a
Please,
long
not
time.
now.
Okay. So, sorry.
Just... These people are driving me insane. And it's not like I can leave.
That's one thing we have in common.
Not when that man splits the sky open and... Well... There's something going on with him and I walk away. Pretty sure his patron will kill me. I can't risk that.
Ariena, when you say, I'm pretty sure his patron will kill me,
Oh god.
in the back of your head, you hear a voice just say, nothing's set in stone.
Oh.
The hell are you doing in my head?
Were you done talking to her?
There was one more thing.
You can do the one more thing, and then
But
I
she
think we'll
looks
start
kinda
the
distracted.
Ariena is fuming.
If you want to talk at all, my name's Mary.
Mary?
Vengeance is not.
Whoa.
It's what I go by, but that's my real name.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck. And then I'll go back to the assassins.
As the sun begins to set, closing this day, and just reaches past the bottom of the horizon to introduce darkness to the world. Tallow and Felix stand at the edge of a beach, burning an executed man. Mary and Ariena walk off, presumably towards the laughing seahorse, whose name in this moment feels like the cruel. The professor lies unconscious on the ground in a
Oh yeah, we forgot about him.
I was gonna say we forgot that.
We could just burn the body.
I'll carry him back.
and Jorn Cinderheart stands, looking northward at fast into Ethereum, into a forest that's flashing and smoke billows from the tree. And we will close that episode for today. It got a little more tense than I originally planned when I started the session today. I hope everybody's doing okay.
Oh, definitely.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
I mean, it's midnight, I want sleep.
That is true.
I mean, it's actually the afternoon for the viewers.
Probably around 10 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Nah, 12 o'clock. You gotta watch it at exactly
What?
12.
Don't you know we record all these things on just Wednesdays, like right before they come out? All those were when we're saying that wearing the same clothes and the environment's the same. That's just a coincidence.
It's actually 20.
It's not editing, it's camera glitches.
Yes, yes. You're hallucinating. The reality you see isn't real. You should sleep now. Good night. Oh, wait, plug. This plunk's essential for this hallucination.
So, have you ever had feelings of dread or, I don't know, feelings of like not realizing that everyone around you is really evil? Well, me too. And so you should go to Phoenix Games and Hobbies, 501 Crook Street, Kitchener,
I know where he sleeps, I can
Ontario,
tell you.
where you can pick up some cool things, like some dice, some magic cards, Warhammer stuff, whatever you need, it's there, except food.
That's next door.
It
But
should be emphasized, there are no evil people at Phoenix Games and Hobbies.
not yet.
Won't they be fine?
Be
there
there
mean,
first.
I've
Motivational speech.
I've been
Good
to
job.
Phoenix. You never know.
Oh. So yeah, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for experiencing that with us, because saying enjoying feels a little weird.
I had fun.
That was
It was
fun.
fun,
It was
yeah.
interesting. Please have a good night. Like,
Good night.
share.
Bye.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and then,
Give me
no,
your soul.
You can't censor me. I like the bell. No.